So this is how I have all of the albums stored. They are just on the like super popular shelving unit that you can get at Target that has like the little squares. So I'll start in this first little square here on the left. Now my albums are in alphabetical order, so this first square goes Astro through some of BTS, but not all of them. And I do tend to put like the little things that you get in the album on the shelf because I want to display as many of them as I can. So we have the Astro one that came from Dream Part 1, and then I also have the BTS one, and I forget which album. This was one of the Love Yourself. I feel like it was Dear? Not sure. And then the only other extra thing that I have in this unit is this like little MJ star that I got from the Astro concert that I went to. Some girl made a bunch of them and you could pick your bias and she was handing them out. Okay, and to now quickly go through the albums. I was originally going to film this on my carpet, but it's really gross, so you're getting a blanket instead. So first we have Astro's first mini album, Spring Up, which was actually super hard for me to get my hands on. It must have gone out of print or something, because I did have to buy it secondhand and had to get it without all of the photo cards and everything. But yes, there's that. Then you have their second mini album, Summer Vibes. Their third mini album, Autumn Story, and I got the orange version of this. I believe it was just orange and red. I'll have to look and make sure if those are the actual version names. And their special album, Winter Dream. Then we have their fourth mini album, Dream Part 1. I got the night version. And then their fifth mini album, Dream Part 2, and I believe this is called the wind version. And then their special mini album, Rise Up. And then I don't own their newest album yet because I was holding off until moving to Korea, which will be this weekend, so I will hopefully buy that soon. And now to quickly flip through all of the photo cards that I have for Astro. We have MJ from Summer Vibes, another MJ, like the line play card. We have Sanha. We have a little Jinjin ID card. Another Sanha. I tend to pull him a lot, and that's from Autumn Story. Another Jinjin from Autumn Story. Then we have the Winter Dream. I have Moonbin, Unwo. Then Dream Part 1, I have the clear card of Moonbin, Sanha, and another Sanha. We have Jinjin for Dream Part 2, Sanha for Dream Part 2. This little like Polaroid card, Rocky for Rise Up. We have another Polaroid card, this one of Moonbin. And then this is not an official card, it came as like a bonus, like I don't know if it was a pre-order gift or whatnot. And then here's another one that just came from Choice Music. So the next artist on the shelf is Blackpink's first mini album, Square Up, and I got the pink version of that. And then with this, I got Lisa's photo card, and I got Jenny's. So the rest of the albums, all in that first part of the shelf, are all BTS. So first we have their first album. I'm not sure if it's mini album, full album, what it's exactly called, but it's Too Cool for School. I'm really horrible at knowing like version names and stuff or what these are called. Then we have the next one, which is Oh Are You Late Too? Then we have their second mini album, which is School Love Affair. We have, I think this was their first full-length album, which is Dark and Wild. The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2, And then I don't own Young Forever, just because I figured I had most of the songs between these two. I do eventually plan on buying it, but for now I don't have it. And then I also don't own Wings because I have You Never Walk Alone, so I just haven't purchased it yet because I know like all of the music on Wings is on here. And then I got this, which I believe is the right version based on that symbol. And then the last one in that section is Love Yourself, Her. And I got the E version. Now we move to the middle section, which goes through the rest of BTS all the way through to some of GOT7, but not all. And then for the extras that I have on this shelf, I have these two glow bracelets that one of our friends got when we went to the GOT7 concert in New York. She actually brought these back from China. And then she got us ones that had our bias on it, so mine's Jackson. And then the other thing is this Kai Pepero that my friend brought for me and surprised me with. Okay, so for the rest of BTS, I have their Japanese album, Face Yourself. This is just like the plain, like just the CD version. I have no idea what these versions are called. Then for Love Yourself, I have Love Yourself Tear, and this is the R version. Then I do own 2 copies of Love Yourself Answer, which I don't typically buy more than 1 copy, but this one I actually got the second one for free because it came with a ticket purchase for when I saw them at City Fields. And for Answer, I have E and L versions. And then this is the only DVD that I own, which is the Wings Tour in Seoul. And to quickly look at the photo cards, starting with Oh Are You Late 2, here's the group one. And I actually have been pretty lucky with pulling my bias J-Hope a decent amount, so I got him for Oh Are You Late 2. Then we go to Dark and Wild. We got Rat Monster. Then I got Jimin for Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2. We got Tae for You Never Walk Alone. I got J-Hope for the concert DVD, Wings Tour. I got J-Hope for Love Yourself, Her. I got J-Hope for Love Yourself, Tear. Now I actually did not pull this card. I pulled Suga because this isn't the version that I own, but my friend traded with me because she was collecting all of them and she pulled a J-Hope. So. Then I got Jin for Love Yourself Answer for one of the versions, and then J-Hope for the other one. And then I have a ton of like non-official things that came as like extras. So those are all the like regular size photo cards. And for the others, I have the Hip Hop Monsters, which is what came with the first album. Then I have Jin for School Love Affair. And then I have Tae for the Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 1. Next is the only Day 6 album that I somehow own. I definitely need to work on collecting more of theirs because I love their music and I've actually seen them in concert twice. But somehow I still only own one album. So I have Shoot Me, which is Youth Part 1. And then for photo cards, I got Sungjin and I got Jae's. Next is EXO albums, which is another group that I really like and I need to collect more of their albums. I just haven't had the chance yet. So first we have Lotto, which is their Repack album. Then I have their Japanese album Countdown, and I have Kai's version because he's my bias. Then I have what I always want to call Coco Pop, but is actually called The War. I have no idea what this version is called. And then I have Don't Mess Up My Tempo. I got the version that was sold at Target. They only sold the one in store. Now for photo cards, I got Kai with Lotto. And then for Countdown, this is actually not the one that I pulled. I pulled Dio, but that's my friend's bias, so I traded with her for Shootman. And then for Don't Mess Up My Tempo, I pulled Dio. And then with The War, it just comes with this like huge picture that has Chanyeol on one side and then Xiumin on the other. And then Don't Mess Up My Tempo, I got Xiumin's like big picture. So the rest of the shelf is all GOT7 albums. So first we have their first album, which is Got It. Then we have Got Love, which was also a super hard album for me to get a copy of. I'm not sure if this also went out of print. Then we have this gigantic thing, which is Identify. Their third mini album, Just Right. Mad. Not sure which, I assume fourth mini album. Flight Log Departure. And then the last one on this shelf is Flight Log Turbulence. And I did get Jackson's version. My thing's kind of messed up. But I've always been a little too afraid to actually put the stickers on this and decorate it. So I haven't. But yeah. So it is his version though. Then my last section of shelf goes the rest of GOT7 all the way through to Twice. And then I have this actually kind of random Sungwon because I actually don't own this album. This was just given to me by my friend because she knew he was my bias. And then I have my KCON 28 bracelet, my KCON 2017 bracelet, and I don't even know exactly what this was from. It was like some booth at KCON. So for the rest of the GOT7 albums that are on that part of the shelf, I have Arrival. Then I have the 7 for 7 postcard book. 7 for 7. I'm not sure which version. It was maybe Magic Hour. I feel like that was the name of one of them. Then I have the lookbook for Eyes on You. Then I have the Eyes version of Eyes on You. Then I think this came with like a special number cover. Yeah, and I got Jin Young. Then Present You. And this one I did get Jackson's version. And then I also have the rest of the 2019 calendar, so whatever month is not up sits in here. And then I have the Present You and Me. And then for photo cards, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible because there is a ton of them. First we have Got It, I got Yukyung, Got Love, Bam Bam. Identify, we have Mark. Just Right, I got Jin Young. Mad, I got Mark. Flight Log Departure, I got Group. And Flight Log Turbulence, Youngjae. Flight Log Arrival, Jin Young. And then also Youngjae for Arrival. And Bam Bam, also Arrival. Then we go to 747, Jin Young, Jackson. And then Eyes on You, Yukyung, JB, and another Yukyung. And then Present You, the clear card I got Youngjae, I got Jin Young, JB, and Yukyung, and then Present You and Me, Jackson, Mark, and Youngjae. And then I also have like a ton of the random like freebie cards, and I mostly order all of my GOT7 from Kpop Mart, so that's who I believe most of these are from. They're like all over the place with like what eras they are. Like I don't believe these actually came with Flight Log Arrival. And I do have two of these. Eyes on You era. These like cool double-sided ones. So that's it for the regular size photo cards. And then Just Right era, I have this Mark in his donut hoodie. And then Flight Log Departure. I got the Yugyeom and Jinyoung one. Whoops. Yeah. And then 7 for 7, the triangle piece, I got Yugyeom. Next I have Ijoon's first album, which is Color Eyes, and I believe this is just called the color version. And then for photo cards, I got Yujin. And then I got Wonyoung and Sakura. Next is JJ Project, which I have their photo essay. And then I have First to Itself. Also have absolutely no idea what version this is. Then I got the JJ Project photo on the inside. And then for photo cards, I got JB, Jinyoung's clear card, and then the baby JB card. Then we have the only 17 album that I own, which is the special album Director's Cut. This is the Sunset version. And then for photo cards, I got the S-Coups Lenticular. I got Wanu's like Director's Cut little clipboard card thing. And then I got S-Coups for photo card. Then the second to last group that I have is Stray Cats, and we have their gigantic mixtape. Then we have, is this I Am Not, that's what this one is. And then I Am Who. And I do plan on also getting their most recent album in Korea. And then for photo cards, for mixtape, I got Bangchan. And I got Woojin. And then for I Am Not, I got the baby card of Woojin. I got Changbin. And then I got Chan, Changbin, and Jisung, or Han. And then for I Am Who, I got Sungmin. And then I did not pull this card. I actually pulled another Sungmin, but my friend traded with me because Han is my bias. And then I got, I believe this is Ian's like self-portrait card. And then I also have a couple non-official. And then the last album that I own is Twice's Summer Nights. And for photo cards for that, I have Chewy, Nayeon, and I'm super happy because Nayeon is my bias, and I did get her photo in the front, and I also got her CD plate. We have Momo, Jihyo, Junghyun, and another Jung. And then in the like slot that's right below the first one, I do have the 2019 BTS Season's Greetings. I just keep that there, as well as the kind of like planner. And I do actually use this planner, so I just lay it right on top. And then on top, I just keep some like other extra stuff. So I have the little thing from You Never Walk Alone. And then I also have the calendar for the Season's Greetings on top there. And I keep the like little present you photo thing. And then I also have this fan that I got at KCON that's for the Olympics. And then this Jackson fan that my friend got, the same one that got us the like glow bracelets. She got us our bias in like fan form. Then I have all of my BT21 pens here. So we have Shooky, we have Cookie, and we have Mong. And then for other merch, I have some of the BT21 pillows. So I do have the small mong, the bigger mong, and then the Halloween Tata like standing plush doll. And then I have the little Jimmy keychain that usually goes on my backpack. And then this was actually free. They gave these out at the New York store. I know they gave them out, I think, at all of them. So I got Mong. And then, I don't know where she got this, but this was a birthday or Christmas present from one of my friends, and it's a little Jackson keychain. And then I wouldn't really consider this merch, but I do have most of my ticket stubs up on this little like bulletin board. Like I have the one for City Field, I have KCON, I know down here is like GOT7, so I do have all of those in there. And then I do put like the tags from BT21 up here, and then like I have a Big Bang shirt and I have the tag for that here. And then right next to it I have the GOT7 calendar.